What is up, my beautiful friends? We are back for another episode of the Get Unstuck Podcast. Today is episode number 327. It is Thursday, and these podcasts show up in your inbox every Wednesday. So I recorded everything yesterday, episode 327, and without getting all into it, we had technical difficulties. My phone did an update. Do you guys have the latest update with iPhone? Well, I am running on an older iPhone, and apparently my storage is not what it should be. I've utilized all of my space. So, anyway, we're going to record it again. So this morning, it's Thursday, it's raining. I teach 2 classes today, and Oliver is laying in my lap, and Nemo is right beside me. So hopefully they're going to stay kind of chill with this weather. But if you hear anything ruffling in the background, that would be either Nemo or Ollie. So today we're talking about running on empty. And I just want you to know that running on empty is not a personality trait. It's at least not one that we're going to adopt. So running on empty and trying to manage everyone else's emotions is not what we are doing. We don't do that anymore. We may have been programmed to do that when we were younger, but today's episode is quick but much needed. I recently realized that a couple of years ago, when I felt the most grounded, healthy, clear, connected, peaceful version of myself, and you can even go back and listen to the podcast in that era, I was spending way more time in my Bible, in prayer, in daily words with God. I used to wake up every morning and do WWGs, which was my words with God, and I would just take a piece of paper or my journal, my Get Unstuck journal, and I would just pour words. Like, I would just close my eyes, and whatever words came into my mind, I would just write them down. And then sometimes they would make sense. Sometimes they made absolutely no sense to me, but they were my quiet time. This was my quiet time in the morning with a candle, my unicorn juice, and just dumping any words that came to me. That was my words with God, my daily words with God. And slowly, life starts to get loud. Stress starts to get loud. Other people's emotions get loud. Other people's problems get loud. The chaos around you starts to get loud. And before you know it, you're surviving again. We're back in survival mode, and you're exhausted because your nervous system never feels safe, or you're always scanning everyone else's moods, or maybe even you feel like you're walking on eggshells sometimes, trying to prevent any kind of conflict, or trying to fix everyone or everyone else's problems, trying to keep the peace, trying to hold everything together. Meanwhile, you kind of disappear. And women do this all the time. We were programmed to be this way. Then we wonder why we're like binge eating, why we're craving sugar again, why we need those dopamine hits, why we might run to Target, grab the bag of cookies, eat half the bag in the car, and then when you get home, you hear that voice of, "You little pig, what is wrong with you? Why can't you get it together?" But listen to me carefully here. Your body can become addicted to dysfunction. Your nervous system starts confusing chaos with normal. And the devil loves distraction. The devil loves disconnection. The devil loves keeping you exhausted, ashamed, resentful, reactive, overstimulated, emotionally drained, and disconnected from your purpose. Why do you think I called my book Sugar is the Devil? That's the 7-Day Sugar Detox. But it's the 7-Day Sugar Detox, Sugar is the Devil. It's on Amazon, Heather Newman, if you haven't done it yet. But most of the time, it's not even about the food. It's survival mode. So today, I want you to interrupt the spiral. I want you to make a shift. When you catch yourself spiraling, I want you to pause. I want you to put one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly and just breathe. And remind yourself, I am safe. I do not need to manage everyone else. I am responsible for me. Your job is not to control who stays in your life, who goes, who changes, who understands you, who approves you. God will handle that part. Your job is internal. Your healing, your body, your peace, your purpose, your habits, your promises to yourself. And no, that is not being selfish. God did not place you here to abandon yourself while carrying everyone else. You do not need your environment to magically change before you start taking care of yourself. A lot of women will say things like, well, once I get this, I'll start this. Once I finish this, I'll do this. You can drink water right now. You can move your body right now. You can eat real food now. You can pray now. You can walk now. You can heal right now. Just start small. I don't care if your one promise today is simply, I'm going to make my bed, or I'm going to go on a walk, or I'm going to drink 90 ounces of water today, or I'm going to read one page of whatever. I'm going to stretch for 5 minutes. Self-trust is built through tiny promises kept consistently. So your confidence, if you feel low self-esteem right now, if you feel low in your own self-confidence, that is because you are breaking promises to yourself. So I need you to build tiny promises and keep those promises that you make to yourself. Your life does not change when everyone else changes. Your life changes when you stop abandoning yourself. When your body finally feels safe, when your mind starts to feel clear, when your spirit reconnects, when you stop carrying chaos that was never yours to hold, when you detach, shift, and come back to you daily, that is when everything will change and you will stop running on empty, because that is not a personality trait that we are going to keep. That is not one that we ever want to hold again. We're not going to try to manage everyone else's emotions. It's not what we're doing anymore. Okay? I hope you have a fabulous day and stay dry if you're in Louisiana. It is raining hard. All right. Love you girls. Bye.